Oh, I have socks here. Not sure why I'm not playing this game as much as I should. So here I am again playing this game. Oh, so you're studying to be a judge too? You must be classmates with Juniper. Are you a friend of hers? Juniper? Sure, she's my friend. That's why I'm gathering info. Now, tell me all you know. You know, for tomorrow's trial? For tomorrow's trial? What are you talking about? I'm going to take the stand, naturally. So the witness for the prosecution is some weirdo in a cardboard box? This disguise is how I get my scoops. But you're right, it's me. So tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. Wait a second, Miriam. Repeat what you just said. A lawyer with brains as bad as his ears. Poor Juniper. I'm taking the stand tomorrow. Tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. Clear enough for you this time? I thought so. Otena, my bracelet's reacting. Really? That means a lie already? That was quick. Okay, let's go. Listen again. When we look at this, I'm still trying to fucking oh my god, I can't even put socks on. What's going on? 2026. Aha! There we go, gotcha! Oh, the funk. That's strange. You suddenly tightened your grip when you said, for Juniper's sake. It's like you subconsciously tensed up because you're lying. Dude, how the fuck is it so hard to put on socks finally? What you're talking about? When did I ever lie? Will he eventually break the cardboard box, guys? What's gonna happen here? Or is it just a repeating sprite? I'm thinking he's gonna break the cardboard box eventually if I let this go. It does say fragile. Okay, then let me ask you this. Why were you selected as a witness? That's an easy one. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Destinies Herald. I know everything there is to know around campus, even the darkest of secrets. Editor-in-chief, huh? Pretty impressive. Yeah, well, it's a lonely one-woman operation. I do it all myself, from reporting to editing to publishing. Still impressed? I'm a perfect storm of journalism because I bring it all to the table. And this is the evidence here. The fuck is this? An extra edition of the Destinies Herald published to coincide with the mock trial. Destinies Herald extra editor record. Thanks, Miriam. You have revealed who you truly are. As someone who's never had Juni's best interest in mind. What? Are you questioning our friendship? Look, you may want answers, but no can do, because what you're saying conflicts with this piece of evidence. Oh, I should have paid attention. Oh no, I should have paid attention, guys. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What is this? I guess it's not this. Oh no, I didn't pay attention, what the fuck? The Q? I don't want to press W, but what's gonna happen if I press W? I think it's gonna present the shit. Okay, nothing happened. Oh my god, bro. My return is badge. I mean, what? This. So, the next edition of Team Sarah published to coincide with the mock trial. Thanks, man. Editor in chief. From reporting to editing to publishing. I'm a perfect storm, and this is the evidence here. You literally can't read anything. What the fuck is the evidence here, guys? I can't. The script? You just gave me an idea for an extra edition headline. Extra. Juniper Woods headed for conviction. Scatterbrained attorney to blame. Scatterbrained? If I'm wrong, just say so. There's nothing iffy about it. You're way wrong. Scatterbrained. Now out with it. Tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. No can do because okay. Okay, I have zero idea. Is it this one? Because this is what I was. Only she has this. What the fuck is this? Team Herald? Does the Team Herald the paper I published? What about it? Are you really that dense? This article is full of malicious lies about Junie. It's definitely not something a true friend of hers would write. I mean, yeah, I guess so. You got it all wrong. Another staff member wrote that one. I don't think so, Miriam. You even said it yourself just a moment ago. It's a one-woman operation, or did you forget already? If you had just given me that info you have. Stupid pawn, Juniper's just using you. Miriam, scatterbot. I want the truth, Miriam. You hide in your box in order to collect gossip for your sleazy paper, isn't that right? You're not really friends with Juniper, are you? No, duh, she's the target of my scoops, and my readers demand dirt. Extra, the dirty little secret of the squeaky clean student council president. Dirty little secret? Alright, what are you planning to say in court? I'm a witness to her part in the crime. I'm going to tell it in a shocking expose. The end justifies the means. That's my brand of tell-all journalism. The end justifies the means. Wait a second. In this dark age of law, many of us embrace prof means methods, even future judges. I have even adopted an end justifies the means brand of journalism, which includes tape recorders secretly hidden all over our campus, secretly recording every last word without anyone being any the wiser. Doesn't she realize that's totally illegal? And one of them was at the scene of the crime, the art room. You put the tape recorder in the art room. What did it record? You wanna know? You really wanna know? Yes, please. That's so nice of you too. Like I will really tell you now. The big scoop comes out in court tomorrow. You are so mean, Miriam. According to my evidence, a fatal fissure had opened between the three of them. Oh, Juni, Hugh and Robin, what do you mean by fatal fissure? Rift in the trio. Juniper, you and Robin used to be best of friends. Used to be, they still seem to get along fine to me. Did sense some discord though. You don't know anything. Prof Means has his followers and Prof Corte had hers. Their influence is inescapable. If you're implying, are you implying that one of them adheres to the extreme idea you and Prof Means have? But why would anyone follow that philosophy? How could you possibly understand? You are new around here. Miriam, wouldn't you feel better if you came out of the dark and into the light? I can see fine in here. You'll be the one seeing the light in court tomorrow. Then you realize how guilty Juniper Woods really is. We are going to have to cross-examine her tomorrow, but I don't know where to start. Well, let's at least take care of whatever we can today. You're right. Let's see what else we can find out. How about I present... I'm gonna present. If you wanna give me a present, slip it through the hole in my box. Or if it's too big, you can open the top and give me it that way. So which way is it gonna be? Either way creeps me out. Okay, move. Current location maintenance area. Sup, man? Wanna see this? Whoa, check out your badge. What do you think? Nice and shiny, huh? Yeah, it's awesome. If the plating ever starts to peel or it gets all bent up, let me fix it up for you. Really, thanks. No problemo. I have some primal clay and glazed at the ready, just in case. Wait, what does clay have to do with my badge? Talk? Okay, nothing. Write anything agency. Hallway. What's up, man? Move? Lecture hall. Okay, found it. October 24, Teams Legal Academy. 3F lecture hall. Look, there's you. Hey, Hugh, Mungus. Oh, it's you two. Do you want something? Did you find anything? You said you were going to do some investigating of your own. Nope, nothing yet. I'm afraid it's not looking very good for Juniper. You don't really think Juniper could have done something like this, do you? Only the author and the victim knew the contents of the script. Both the stage and the art room were in the exact same state as described therein. Nobody could mimic the crime like that unless they have already read the script or wrote it. But look, Prof Means is better able to handle this than you two, so just leave it to him. There it is again. I'm picking up some discording Hugh's voice. Hugh O'Connor. Hugh, would you mind telling me a little bit about yourself? Heh, whatever. I'm 6'1". Why? Oh my god, in real life. Please tell me about yourself. I'm 180 centimeters. Or what's like 6'1" in normal human measurements? 6 foot. Whose foot even? 6'1". Yeah, that's like 185 centimeters. Congrats. It's so retarded, man. Not even name. Introduce yourself. I'm 6'1". Whatever, I'm 6'1". And under this uniform, I'm 100% lean muscle. Like, what's that anime? Dumbbell non-kilometer. My grains are outstanding and underweight without trick club. Needless to say. I never miss my mark. Oh, and I'm incredibly humble too. Humble bundle. How can he even say that with a straight face? Those around me call me a genius, but I pay them no mind. But when it comes to tests, I always get 100%, so I suppose it's only natural for them to say I'm a genius. But as I said before, I pay them no mind. I heard you the first time. But what about the mock trial? It sounded like you were about to lose to Robin. There's a very good reason for that. You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body. You saw the body, right? And I was so distraught that I basically handed Robin a victory. What? Hugh, would you mind telling us a little more about that? It's fucking that person. Oh yeah, look, okay, that's fine. Right before the mock trial, the campus was empty. Everyone was here in the lecture hall. Your attention, please. This is an announcement from the mock trial committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. I thought it's gonna say immediately. That's right, there was that announcement, and then everyone came in here. The only exceptions were the mock trial participants. Oh no. Juniper, Robin, and I were in our personal dressing rooms next door. Wow, your own personal dressing rooms, that's total VIP treatment. Actually, they are for student-teacher meetings. They don't even have windows. The other two waited patiently in their rooms, but that's not my style. Okay, so I headed over to the archery range on the other side of the quad. I did some meditation while I waited. That's the best way to relax. Then, just before the mock trial was to start, I headed back over to the main building. Okay, bro. As I walked across the quad, I passed in front of the stage. So that's when you saw the body? Right. It was quite a shock. As much as I hate to admit it, my legs were shaking. I could have easily beaten Robin if it hadn't been for that. Wait, hold it right there. You went through the mock trial even though you had just discovered the body? Why didn't you tell anyone? I mean, we are talking about someone getting killed here. I think I know why. Was it because of this? No, where did you get that? So this article in the Destinies Herald is true. The winner of the mock trial would get to make his confession to Junie. Right, but if I reported the body I had found, the voting would be called off. I really wanted to win that bad enough to ignore a dead body? Sorry, but that's not normal. Or could their love for Junie really be that strong? Thanks for sharing that important piece of information with us. It may prove useful at tomorrow's trial. Good, because that's all I have to say about the matter. Thanks, and don't worry, we prove Juniper's innocence, you see. I can't say you to inspire much confidence. Okay, Otena, what next? Well, I think I have talked to everyone who is somehow linked to the case. Okay, maybe it's about time we've wrapped up our investigation. Oh wait, we haven't met Junie yet. Yeah, you're right. Let's head over to the detention center. Fucking... It's always March. Isn't it always March, guys? When I start fucking coughing. I could literally watch back years worth of footage. Continue, we need to confirm that it's really you. This extra layer of security helps keep your account safe. What the fuck? Guys, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Dude, why is it asking me for a fucking password? Check your motor. Bro, you're kidding me. What the fuck is this? Yes, it was me. 37. What in the fucking world? Hello? This is retarded as fuck. Help us. Oh, dude, what? I'm signed into my account. Oh, it must not be you. At that point, what the fuck? Idiot. Swear to God, this is when people like question themselves. Was I hacked? Was I literally hacked by the Mossad? Just kidding. They would never hack me. They're good people. October 24, Detention Center. Visitors room. Tina, thank you so much for coming. She called me Tina like she used to. Maybe she's finally letting her guard down. Hey, how about this? That's your attorney's badge, isn't it? I really envy you, you know. That gold sunflower really suits you. Thanks, but I know you make a fabulous judge someday, Junie. Thank you. But even if I become a judge, I never have one of the sunflower badges. Wait, so she only envies me for the badge? What the fuck, bro? How about this? Oh, that's... Hehe, sorry, but I couldn't help reading it. You always were popular with the guys. That's not true. I was never... You just didn't realize it, but that made you even more irresistible. It's been 7 years, but I still remember how all the boys wanted to be near you. I bet you used to get all excited when a guy handed you a love letter. And then got really bummed out when he would say, could you give this to Juniper for me? How did he know? I'm sure it was just a lucky guess, but why did it have to be a poll of all people? Why would people do shit like that? Or can you give this love letter to the third party person? Junie, the crime is unfolding exactly like your script. Any idea what's going on here? We wanted to make it fair, so the script was kept secret until the day of the mock trial. And the only person who knew the details were Prof. Corte and I. Nothing we haven't heard already so far. However... Yes, what is it, Junie? Well, there was this one article in the school paper. You mean this one? It's more like a tabloid piece than a newspaper article, if you ask me. I have been worried that the trial would wreck the friendship between Robin, you, and me. She wants to stay friends, but both of the guys are hoping to take it to the next level. Or the passion of high school drama. Wish I could have experienced it. And I know I shouldn't have, but I revised the script to favor the prosecution. But Prof. Corte noticed it immediately and changed it back. So, if Robin had won, you wouldn't have been able to confess his love to Junie. That would have kept the trio's relationship the same. Never knew Junie could be so devious. Sorry, I guess my personal problems probably won't be of any help in court, huh? You never know. Help often comes from the most unexpected places, thanks, Juniper. The owl. I was wondering about that. It wasn't... Oh, that owl? How do you pronounce this? Because it cannot be the same pronunciation as the bird. Oh, I still hate how I don't have a... How would I even say this? So like in Hungarian there's I and there's... How do you say this? Long I. How do you say this? Accented I guess that's the only way I can say that. Yeah, I mean basically it's the same as when saying ni, si, di. It's just a long I sound like the English word ni, si, di. Why is the Google AI overview and it's writing XDs? Dude, don't laugh. Imagine you're at the dentist and he tells you to say by looking at your teeth. That's it. Dude, that's not even. That's what the fuck is this explanation? That's totally not what the fucking accent is. It's like a double E. Okay, that's like a correct explanation. Oh yeah, all. I think that's how you say that. So what is this? Price, flood, cost margin. All and owl. Okay, so it's like all and owl. Different pronunciations. I was wondering about the all. If you had on you when you were arrested. Detective Fulbright. Okay. Oh my god. Wright. It was the murder weapon from the mock trial. Prof. Corti and I were prepping it in the art room until the day before the trial. I didn't even realize I still had it on me until I was arrested. Then we have nothing to worry about. There shouldn't be any way to link it to the crime. Still, that blood red color on the all bothers me. Was it just paint or something? I mean, I was looking at it from pretty far away, but it probably was just paint, but that's what bothers me. It wasn't on the all when we were prepping it yesterday. It wasn't? Then how and when did it get there? Well, before the mock trial began, I showed Tina and Mr. Wright the waiting room. Then I went back to my dressing room to get the trial props we were going to use. That's when I found the art room key and the awl with what looked like blood on it. A key and the awl? Prof. Corte normally has the art room key since she's the Fine Arts Club advisor. And since the key was there in the dressing room, I thought she was the one who had painted the awl to look like it had blood on it. After all, she always insisted that the props should be realistic, so... The awl suddenly shows up on the day of the trial with what looks like blood on it. I have a really bad feeling about this. Me too, but let's not jump the gun on this. You and Prof. Corte were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? Was that the last time you saw her? Yes, I left school at around 6 p.m. Did you notice anything different about her? No, I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. She looked and acted the same as always. I would have never guessed she would end up like this. It looks like we are about out of time. Why doesn't she just say, it looks like we are out of time? It's so much easier to say that. Thank you for coming to see me. We all do everything we can to prove you innocent tomorrow. I know, and I believe you, Tina. Well, I should go now. Bye. XD. Is she gonna be alright? She's like a shadow of the girl we met back at the academy. The junior I knew was always like that, a little weak and sickly. But the fact that she's lifted her facade shows that she trusts us. Even still, what is it? Well, when Junie and her two friends were talking about their friendship, I sensed some discord in their hearts. It's gonna come out in court. Wait a second. Almost fucking clicked on stop recording instead of the unmute button. I would have been so fucking mad if I did that. Okay, let's continue. I sensed some team-speak in their hearts. Seriously? Yeah, but it was really faint. I might have been mistaken. There's no reason to doubt their friendship, is there? I think there is, because this game already brought this up. It's gonna be the turning point of all of this. Don't worry, everything will be fine. You and Juniper are friends, right? You know that friend I mentioned to you earlier? Well, get this. Whenever something's troubling one of us, the other can just feel it. That's real friendship. Oh my god. Coughing is the worst thing. I would rather have cancer. That can be somewhat be treated, but coughing, they fucking laugh at you if you go to the doctor with coughing. Cancer is getting treated. I'm lying, by the way. I suppose you're right. Might as well forget about that and concentrate on the trial. Yup, tomorrow's the big day. Let's sort out what we know so far. Okay. The victim, Professor Constance Corti, was murdered in the art room on the first floor. Then her body was moved to the outdoor stage in the quad. Also, the location where we found the body was just as the mock trial script described. I wish those were the only similarities they shared. What do you mean? What I mean is the script and this case are exactly the same in almost every aspect. So it follows that actual trial may very well unfold just like the mock trial did. Oh no, the mock trial ended right before the prosecution was about to win. But that's not gonna happen. This time Junie will be declared not guilty. Of course, I intend to get our results the honest way. We can do this, we'll be fine. After all, I have Apollo and he's the king of being fine. Pine City, and I'm the Duke of Pine City. Can you be the Duke of a city? I mean, medieval Germany was like insanely fucking stupid. Like 70 provinces. All of them different dukes and like, I don't even know when. That they got unified. Then about academy. Wow, this is really crumbly. What the fuck? I just put down the chocolate and or crumbs everywhere. October 25, 9:47 AM. This record definitely be number 3. My butt have butterflies in their stomach. So what's it like to have your very own case for the first time? My heart hasn't raced this fast since I ran that full marathon last year. Disgusting. If it keeps up, you might get a lawyer's high, you know, like a runner's high. Relax, everyone's nervous the first time. Memes. So my fears weren't unfounded. After all, today's prosecutor is so terribly brutal and willing to use any means necessary to win a conviction. There's that end justifies the means concept again. Now that it has come to this. We have no choice but to fight fire with fire. The end justifies the means. I wish he would stop saying that. That's your method, Professor. I'm going to defend Juniper in my own way. But Miss Sykes, just yesterday you told me. As a lawyer, what is it that you treasure beyond all else? That's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients. But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you have worked so hard to gain? Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen, then won't I? My, but aren't you a stubborn? Well, I suppose you will have to learn off your own inefficiency the hard way. Forgive me, Prof. means, but can we just leave it at that? Oh dear, please forgive me. It's just I wish to protect Juniper by any means I can. I do too, but... Now if you would excuse me. Yes, I would excuse you, motherfucker. Thanks, Tim. I'm feeling even more pressure than before. Don't let it get to you, and don't forget to keep smiling. I'll be fine, and I haven't forgotten what Mr. Wright said. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. The trial is about to begin. I show you the courtroom if you please. Please, Apollo. I'm counting on you to support Athena this time. Why is I'm not doing anything? So funny. Okay, Mr. Wright, leave it to me. That's right, I have Apollo to back me up. June's fate rests in my hand. And I won't rest until she walks free. October 25, 10 AM. District Court, courtroom number 4. Too bad this isn't like Danganronpa where everything gets voice acted inside the trial. Court is now in session. I know this was made for NDS and 3DS later on, but come on, man. Court is now in session. I have to blow my nose. I can't speak. I'm coughing. My nose is running. Be right back. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods. Athena Sykes, the defense team here is ready, Your Honor. That didn't sound very confident. You sure you're okay? I'll be fine. Your boldness. I know. As usual, you want me to deliver the opening statement. This case is crystal clear. I see no need to explicate it any further. Now summon the witness. Is there something the matter? Please do share your boldness. Whatever gave you the title, bailiff, please call our first witness. And now we don't even get an opening statement. Detective Fulbright, he and Prosecutor Blackwell have become quite a team. Alright, the case brief. Leave it to me. Yes, let the detective in charge, everyone's favorite friend of justice, explain. What was that just now? It's like he and Blackwell are totally in sync. But I don't think they are capable of mind melding, if that's what you're thinking. Alright, Detective Fulbright, would you please explain the case to the court? Professor Cortez's body was discovered on October 24th, approximately 2:30 PM. She was murdered with this all I have here. Victim's blood and the defendant's breath were both discovered on it. All added to the court record. Okay. Eek. Cortez autopsy report added to the court record. Father Bird can deliver evidence too. Blackwell has trained him well. Maybe Blackwell should train it not to mess up people's hair while he is at it. Moving right along. Body was discovered on the outdoor stage, although no blood was found there. However, we detected traces of a massive amount of blood in the first floor atrium. In short, the murder took place in the atrium. I don't believe that. So then the body had been moved from the art room to the stage? Precisely, and there is one more piece of irrefutable evidence. Recording made by the tape recorder that the school paper reporter hid in the art room. And captured the female voice screaming, "You're a goner." Was this? You have such a recording? Must be from the tape recorder Miriam mentioned. Why is this the first time we have heard of a death threat at the moment of the murder? Silence, Blase. I would like to play the tape for you now. A goner. It is quite hard to hear. But the voice does sound female. The noise and low volume of the voice have made voice print analysis all but impossible. Then you haven't identified the voice as belonging to the defendant? Not so fast, after all, voice print analysis isn't everything. The victim was killed at night, then discovered in the afternoon the next day. The question is, when was the body moved? Oh, I know. It could have been moved in the middle of the night where no one was around. Sorry, but no. The campus was full of students that morning, however, no one reported seeing a body. That means the body was moved sometime before the mock trial, when all the students and faculty were gathered in a lecture hall and the rest of the campus was empty. It was during this time Hugh O'Connor, one of the mock trial participants, found the body. So the prosecution heard about Hugh seeing the body. Wait one moment, if all of the students and faculty were gathered in the lecture hall, then there wouldn't have been anyone who could have moved the body. Ha ha ha, have no fear, for there is always an exception. Have no fear, Boris is here. An exception. The 3 mock trial participants were standing by in individual dressing rooms. They were the only ones who had free access to the deserted campus before the mock trial. Was? Then that would mean... What would that mean? Those 3 students were the only ones who could have moved the body. In justice we trust. I don't like where this is headed, Athena. Me neither. And by those 3 I mean Hugh O'Connor, Robin Newman, and Juniper Woods. I knew it. Please, Detective Fulbright, don't say what I think you're about to say. In justice we trust. I take it everyone understands now. The voice believed to be that of the murderer was female, and out of the 3 people who could have moved the body, just one is a girl. Why? This coughing is so shit because I don't even feel my lungs that heavy. It's just whenever I start talking, both my nose fills up, even though I just blew it. There's no fucking anything in there. This is jack shit empty. I don't know. That leaves the defendant Juniper Woods as the only possibility. No. How am I gonna disprove this now? Impressive. He has you on the rapes, even before any cross-examination. Not funny. Guys, that's not funny. You could at least pretend to be upset for me. Splendid job, Fulbright. That could not be any clearer. Feel free to anticipate a salary raise next month. I don't do this for money, it's all about justice. In justice we trust. Not only a half-wit, but a perennial stick in the mud you are. I guess neither the carrot nor the stick works on Detective Fulbright. Now bailiff, please bring our next witness to the stand. Who the fuck is this? So, our first witness is a cardboard box. Staff mode deactivated. Oh my, the box has hands. Smile, Your Honor. What the dickens? What the dick? I've just had my picture taken. Miriam Scudderbutt, senior at the Legal Academy. I'm a reporter on the judge course. Legal Academy implies that there's an illegal academy as well. Juniper's been a bad girl. I tell you all about her crime. Might I ask whether you could come out of the box? Or will I get any more scoops if I blow my cover? So the answer is no. After all, covert action is undercover reporter's bread and butter. But testimony from a faceless witness is highly irregular. A former ninja I met in the clink said that exposing those who work in the shadows is to pass the death sentence upon them. Oh my, I had never thought of it that way. Very well, if it would spare a life, I make a special exception this time, and the next time, and the next time, and the next time. Former ninja in prison? Holy Shinto. How can the judge believe this load of crack? Now your testimony, please. Oh, but take care not to reveal your face. This is the real mock trial, bro. Bo. I think I'm not gonna read these because I'm gonna have to read them again. So I can eat my chocolate bar now. The murder is just like a script. Could such a thing be true? Compare her script with the murder case and crime scene photos, then you see. This is so simple, even an ape posing as a decrepit old judge could understand. Only the victim and the defendant were privy to the script, ergo the defendant is the killer. Furthermore, in the art room where the crime supposedly occurred, this witness's script, along with envelope on which "use" was written, were found. This proves that the accused's script had been rejected the day before the mock trial. She pressed the victim to use her script, an argument ensued, and then the fatal stabbing. Wasn't that rejected because she wanted the prosecution to win? Like whatever. I think that can be refuted. Okay, I have to clean up the breadcrumbs. Or just regular crumbs, chocolate bar crumbs. That makes perfect sense. What now? Prosecutor Blackwell has all his ducks lined up in a row. He's really on a roll now. He's like a pit bull once it sinks its teeth into you. How dare she? My script had it all. A bomb rap and phony evidence, grudges and betrayals. I trust the defense is ready to cross-examine the witness. No problem. I mean, yes, I'm ready, I think. Time to find the hole in her testimony. And unbox the truth. Wow, unboxing video. I've seen it done over and over. I know I can do this. The similarity of the case and the script. The murder happened exactly like Juniper's mock trial script. Really. There must be places where the script and this case diverge. Don't sweat the details, that kind of stress will give you wrinkles. I'm not worried, my skin is as fair as skill. Indeed, you are quite fair. Fairly desperate.
Objection!
What did you just say? Ha ha ha. Black, you really turned that one around, don't you? Whose side are you on? Hurry up and think of a clever comeback. Oh, easy there, Atena. Now, you listen to me. The two cases do indeed have their differences. For one, the stage hadn't yet been erected in the mock trial script. In the actual case, there were signs indicating the victim's wrist had been bound. But such differences pale in comparison to the host of similarities. In any event, replicating the crime without knowledge of the script is an impossibility. Looks like I won't be passing this off as a coincidence. What a total burn. Try again, why don't ya? Pawn of Wounds. Up until the mock trial began, only Prof. Corte and Juniper knew the script's content. Pretty sure that's a lie. Somebody could have stolen a peek beforehand. I don't think so. I mean, I tried any number of times. Shame on you, Miriam. But that crafty she-devil Juniper has eyes in the back of her head. What chance does your average person have if an undercover reporter like me failed? Interesting point. Still. Miss Scuttlebutt, would you get in trouble later for admitting to such underhanded tactics? Why, you? I plead entrapment. How is your blurting out your own crime entrapment? But you haven't scooped me yet. They were all set to use Juniper's script. But Prof. Corte's sudden decision not to use the script sparked Juniper's murderous rage. How do you know that Prof. Corte wasn't going to use her script? They're in the art room where the heinous crime took place. An envelope marked Use and Miriam Scuttlebutt's script were found. Evidently, the script that was going to be used belonged to the girl in the box over there. It's only natural that my script would be accepted and hers rejected. I introduced all sorts of brand new concepts, including bribery and fake evidence. It was cutting-edge script portraying a courtroom battle in the dark age of the law. I can't help but feel Prof. Corte went out of her way to not use it. But Juniper, she used some devious underhanded tactics to get her script chosen. That's why her script, and not mine, masterpiece, was used in the mock trial. How's that for an explanation? Juniper has to be the killer. She has a motive and the murder is just like a script. Anyone who saw the mock trial could have recreated the crime. After they saw the mock trial, they could have easily staged the body just like the script. Where is the trial which pits Hawk against Carney? Canary. What did you just say? Because I have no idea what that is. If he's so wary, he should try thing less. I bet that would save some energy. There is no time for jokes, Apollo. He just called me a canary. Don't let him get to you. At least canaries pick up on things quickly, just like you. I shan't repeat myself, so listen carefully, Sykes-Stone. Hugh O'Connor discovered the body before the mock trial even began. How could one stage the body as it is in the script before anyone knew its contents? Gah, that's right. Do you even fathom the intricacies that go into staging a crime scene? No, I think not. You have the rudimentary mind of an elementary school child. Elementary school? Reporter's testimony throws Attorney Athena Sykes for a loop, the perfect caption. How marvelous, a photo in a newspaper is just the thing to boost your brand. In a school paper, seriously. I believe you appraised the witness more than enough, Miss Sykes. Now do you see how clear-cut my case is? Take it now and in that fair, desperate mind of yours. Etch it deep so you may never forget. No. Even my arguments get thrown back in my face. It wasn't supposed to be like this. What am I going to do? Oteno. You should just about have all the answers you've been looking for now. Think about it this way, if the killer knew the details of the mock trial, would they really commit the crime in the exact same way? I don't follow. Try to place yourself in the killer's shoes. I bet you'll discover an inconsistency if you do. Oh, I get it. Thanks, Apollo. Miss Scarabot, just so we are clear, you're claiming that the killer intentionally made the crime scene look just as it was in the script. And that is beyond shadow of a doubt not coincidence, is that correct? No doubt, after all, it's just more evidence of Juniper's evil she-devil ways.
Objection!
What did I say? What did I say? Our client made the crime scene look just like the script, something known only to her. That would be not just foolhardy, but completely irrational. Unless that's like a 5D chess game. What do you mean? Yes, Miss Sykes, please tell this court what you mean by irrational. It wouldn't make any sense for Junie to mimic her own script on purpose because it would make her the culprit. The murder scene was the same as it was in the mock trial script. That in and on itself is irrational. What's wrong with them being the same? Yes, Miss Sykes. Care to explain what you mean? Okay, let's say for argument's sake that Miss Woods is the killer. If so, then what reason would she have to intentionally make the actual murder mimic her own script? That's easy, she was admitting that she was the... Oh, that's right, if she had really done that, it would have been like proclaiming to the world that she was the killer. So what we actually have here is evidence of someone trying to frame our client. The body was found the day of the mock trial, in short the day the details were revealed. So it would be completely inconceivable for the murder to go exactly like the script. Don't let it get to your head just yet.
Objection!
I would seem Justice Dono's comrade in arms has finally drawn her sword. However, the blade is dull, and it shall remain so until you master its use. Enough with the stupid sword metaphors already. There is perfectly good reason for the inconsistency of which you speak. Reason? What reason? Must I spell out everything? You are what people today call high maintenance. The accused had intended to stop the mock trial, and in that event, nary a soul would have been the wiser to similarities of the case and script.
Objection!
No, the mock trial was only stopped after the body was accidentally discovered.
Objection!
Our witness here had also discovered the body. In fact, she was led to our dearly departed professor by the accused herself. Us? Miss Scarabot saw the body too? Precisely, and with the discovery of the body of the mock trial out to have been cancelled. Wait, so you didn't call the police? Nope, I kept it secret for my big scoop. You can't do that. I made her pay long and hard penance for her sin. Did I not, my little box top? Compared to the work of a war correspondent, the sheer terror of that was... Geez, I wonder what the twisted samurai did to her. Block off all the holes in her box? And spin her like a top while Detective Fulbright cackled in delight. That sounds more nauseating than scary. Enough jabbering. Witness, continue your testimony. Sure, Miss Samurai, I'm ready to finish off the she-devil. She has a cotton in her tie. What's Scarabot saw? I snuck into Juniper's dressing room while everyone was in the lecture hall. Juniper had changed into her stage costume. I asked her, what are you doing? When suddenly she fled into the hallway as if she wanted me to follow her. I followed her all the way to Professor Cortez' body. She led me right to it. I'm positive it was Juniper because she was wearing the costume that she had made. Why did you withhold such key testimony? What's that supposed to mean? What, Anna? You haven't even started your cross-examination. I know, but her testimony points to her as being a potential suspect. I don't think Prosecutor Blackwell is. No, wait, I bet he's already thought of that. The witness left the lecture hall to sneak into Miss Wood's room before the mock trial. That means she too could have moved the victim's body. The prosecution's claim no longer has any ground to stand on. Help! Now, no need to ruffle your own feathers, so. When you squeak like a little brat, it agitates Taka. Do you want him to peck your eyes out? No thanks. You listen here. The witness has a perfectly good alibi. Oh yeah, I do. Around the estimated time of death. I was at undercover reporter class. It's right near my home. Undercover reporter class. The proverbial rug has been pulled from under you. The witness could not be the killer. The defense must look before leaping, or at LARPing, or at least make sure the rug's secured to the floor. I wonder if Ace Attorney is a LARPed game. Do people play this game or just like pretend to like it? I don't think it's popular enough to LARP it. Although you can LARP things like, I don't know, Chainsaw Man, which is popular. Okay, it's like popular. You can either LARP very popular stuff or very niche stuff. I LARP CSGO. Or CS2, I mean. The defense must look before LARPing, or at least make sure the rug's secured to the floor. I tried to warn you. Oh. Well, that ends the cross-examination. Let's allow the witness to step down. Huh? No, wait a minute. The defense has no right to cross-examine the witness after that little spectacle. For whatever a man is solving this, he will also reap. Why can't he say you reap what you sow? Very well, if the cross-examination is over, I suppose the witness may go home. Perhaps spend some time in her lovely box and recover from today's stressful events. Don't you worry about me, Your Honor. There's no rest for the wicked, or journalist either. My third eye's always eyeing a scoop. She's always eyeing a scoop. Well, back to the trenches. Bye-bye. What the fuck? We let her go.
Hold it!
That's crazy. Not so fast, Miss Scuttlebutt. Apollo. That's just one thing I would like to ask. Did you take a picture of the victim's body, and if not, why not? Well, there is... No, I didn't take one. Well, that's strange. Why wouldn't you take a picture if you're always eyeing a scoop? Did you or didn't you really see the victim's body? It's not like I actually saw it, but... What the devil? Did you hear that, Your Honor? The witness didn't actually see the body. That completely overturns the prosecution's claim that the witness was led to it. Justice, Dono. You dare bear steel at me again? Nice try, boy wonder. So what if I didn't see the body? The fact remains that Juniper led me there. Feast your eyes on this. What exactly am I looking at here? It's a crucial moment, forever frozen in time by my third eye. A photo clearly showing Juniper Woods. Really? Why did you not tell me of this? It's a shocking scoop I was saving for just the right moment. And that will be now, right here in court. Surprise! What did I do? What did I do? All journalists keep their scoops secret until the right moment. She's pretty brave hiding it from Brackville like that. Or pretty stupid, but this is an unexpected turn. What I know about this picture. See how it only shows the back of the subject? So then... Right, who knows whether this photo shows Juniper in the first place? Completely irrelevant point. What is relevant here is... There was someone who did try to lead the witness to the body. Take a gander at this, the route by which the accused escaped. The witness pursued the accused this way after she fled the dressing room. The accused descended to the first floor and exited to the quad. Then what, cartoon cretin? Then I tripped and fell, caught my knee on my own box. She stayed under the box, even while running after someone. Sounds difficult. Recall that the body was already there, for you, O'Connor, had already seen it. She was trying to show someone the body because she wanted to stop the mock trial.
Hold it!
We are just beating desks, not getting anywhere. But if the facts have changed, that's all the more reason to cross-examine the witness. The defense has a point there. Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination, finally. It seems Justice Zone has saved your pretty little hide, Missy. For now, at least. Phew. Yes, I pulled that off somehow. Thanks, Apollo, you're a lifesaver. You're a lightsaber. Incidentally, my compliments to the witness for her very fine box. It's a primo cardboard lovingly selected from among many. Tell another lie or hide another fact from me. And I shall put it to the torch. Please, anything but that. Why is my phone lighting up? I think it would be more eco-friendly to recycle it, but that's just me. Alright, Miss Sykes, you may cross-examine the witness. Witness you. What's Scuttlebutt saw? I snuck into Juniper's dressing room while everyone was in the lecture hall. Oh, this is the cross-examination already. Okay. You said you snuck in, but why would you do something like that? Because if I got a big scoop on Juniper, club membership would go through the roof. Right now the newspaper club only has one member, me. The club's history once I'm gone. So the Destinies Herald's brand recognition is a matter of life and death. Her means may be questionable, but her motive is surprisingly sound. Extra. Students seeking the thrills and cheers of expose journalism report to the club room. This has been a paid advertisement. Anyway, where was I? Never took my Miriam for such a go-getter. Stage costume, what are you doing? Why would she change into that costume? The mock trial was about to begin. How should I know? But if you don't believe me, take a look at this photo. I captured this critical moment like the gonzo journalistic pro that I am. But this only shows the back of whoever was playing. You expect me to shoot her face when she's running away from me? I guess you're right, but this doesn't seem to be getting me anywhere. At any rate, as this photo shows, Juniper was in her stage costume. And suddenly she fled into the hallway as if she wanted me to follow her. That doesn't mean you had to chase her. A journalist's instinct. I see something fishy, I go after it. But you never did catch up to her, did you? A true undercover journalist gets up and dusts herself off when she stumbles. That reminds me, didn't you just fall during the chase? When you tripped on your box? A true undercover journalist is always ready to stumble over a great story. Sure are a lot of holes in your story, or is it that just the scuttlebutt brand of journalism? A true undercover journalist always prevails against her adversaries. followed her all the way to Prof. Cortez' body. She led me right there.
Hold it!
What would our client have to gain from leading him there? The accused had employed her self-penned script as a manual for murder. Ergo, she had to stop the mock trial before the script's details became public. And that accounts for her desperate attempt to lead our cartoon cretin here to the body.
Objection!
But as we all know, Miss Scuttlebutt didn't alert the authorities. And as a result, the mock trial began as scheduled.
Objection!
The issue here is not whether it was in fact halted. The fact remains that the accused was trying to lead the witness to the body. Does that not show clear intent to halt the mock trial? I'm positive it was Juniper because she was wearing the costume that she had made. I think this is gonna be the one that I'm gonna press on it. You say it was our client because the figure you witnessed was wearing her costume. Isn't it a bit simplistic? It's only as simple and clear cut as a good piece of journalism should be. Sure, it's simple, but I would hardly call it clear cut. That's why I chased her. She keeps saying that it was Junie, but she didn't even actually see the body. Yeah, but Blackwell's assertion takes that into account, so even if I press her on never seeing the body, I won't be able to overturn this testimony. But whoever it was that was fleeing Miriam never did see their face, so I'm wondering why she thought it was Juniper. Try thinking along that line and see what you come up with. Present with S, right? So details is okay. Stage costume. Yeah, but the stage costume has like constellations in it. This is way too easy. Miss Scuttlebutt's sole basis for identifying our client as the figure in this photo is the fact that it shows someone in Miss Wood's stage costume. Well, it is Juniper's costume, so that must be Juniper in it. It's clear cut. No, that's where you are completely mistaken. Was? This is a design drawing of our client's stage costume. Oh my, what a wonderful creation. The constellations are extraordinary. I'm glad you noticed, because those stars are precisely what's important here. In the drawing, there are constellations all over the outside of the costume. But there's not a single star on the costume in the photo. Oh, then that means... what exactly? Your Honor, there were no other blue costumes at the scene, which leads me to believe that the figure in the photo was wearing our client's costume inside out. But why would Miss Woods make a mistake like that? Well, it's not really a matter of why, but rather who made the mistake of putting it on inside out. Wait, you're not suggesting... That's right, I'm glad you're catching on. The costume's designer wouldn't put her own costume on inside out. Sorry, Miss Scuttlebutt, but... Doesn't believing you had a scoop when you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter? A failure as a reporter? Fuck! Ah! Why, hello, Miss Scuttlebutt. So nice to meet the woman beneath the box. You didn't see nothing.
Objection!
Now I would have you stop right there, Sykes to know. Or it is the why of the matter upon which I would have this court focus. What do you mean? Miss Juniper Woods. Yes? What were you doing on the morning of the mock trial? I was in my dressing room, painting my costume in fluorescent paint. Fluorescent paint? My design drawing shows twinkling stars in the costume. I was going to make the costume shimmer like that by painting the inside fluorescent. What was that again? Fluoride? Fluoride? Did your costume have cavities? Not fluorescent as in glowing. The paint would make it glow in the dark. Yes. So you applied that to the inside of the costume and then? I let it dry for a while because I heard it takes a long time. So I put the costume on my mannequin inside out. Inside out? So then? This is a photo of inside out costume taken in the dark. As you can see, there is a heavy layer of paint over the entire surface. Entire inside surface. If someone were to properly don this costume in this state, the wet paint would get all over their body. Ah yes, I believe it would. Indeed, ergo the costume was worn the day it was, not by anyone's mistake. But because this was the way it was on the mannequin inside out. Figures he would have a photo with just folly to his strap. Yeah, I bet Blackwell had it all planned out. Still, I think you should give this photo a nice long look. Oh, please tell me you found something that doesn't add up. Check out the chest area, it kinda looks like a handprint to me. Hey, you're right. But Junie would know better than to touch it while the paint was still wet.
Objection!
I believe the term to describe your thought process is wishful thinking. After all, if master painters make mistakes, why not a rank amateur such as the accused?
Objection!
So basically you're saying my claim requires evidence to back it up? Evidence? That shouldn't be a problem, right? After all, you've come this far. Just because I've come this far doesn't mean I have thought of everything through though. What? You mean you've just been bluffing? What did you expect me to do? I'm sick of losing to this guy. But you're right, there's only one thing left to do at this point. And that's to present some evidence, pronto. A showdown, is it? I gladly accept. Fluorescent paint must have stuck to the hands of whoever touched the costume, and that paint should glow in the dark places. So I just need to carefully check every last piece of evidence. This piece of evidence shows who touched the costume. Okay. Is that a crime scene photo? Oh.
Take that!
A school newspaper. Interesting. Take a look at the photo where the lights are dimmed and the spotlight is on Miss Woods. Observe Mr. Newman's hand in that photo as he stands at the prosecutor's bench. As you can see, it's glowing just like the Miss Woods fluorescent paint. It's glowing quite brightly, I might add. But why would he put fluorescent paint on his hand for the mock trial, you may ask? The answer is he wouldn't, not on purpose. It got there when he put the costume on. Oh, that means what again? It means that figure photographed in the costume was not our client Jennifer Woods. It was her classmate Robin Newman. What? So Robin Newman is the killer? To think you were actually able to prove that. Well, you never know what's going to happen next. That's the thrill of the courtroom. So then. Does that mean that Robin is our man? Well, that's certainly how it looks. Very well. Robin Newman it is. He is here in the gallery, I trust. Show yourself, I challenge you to a duel. I think Robin Newman is a killer. Via the witness, please state his name and occupation. I'm Robin Newman. I want to become a great artist. I practice day and night. Yeah. No, that's not it. Art gotta be sincere, man. So for occupation, should we put them budding artist? No. Team's Legal Academy senior prosecutor course. This brace is proof of my masculinity. I've been training to be a prosecutor for 18 years. Shut the fuck up, man. I assume you will be cleaning up the pottery you smashed before you leave today? Mom! This is so retarded. Stop screaming. It seems that the test is finally settled down. I guess nothing phases the judge after these years. You may proceed with your testimony, Mr. Newman. Giving you some. Specifically, the court wishes to hear why you had fluorescent paint on your hand, you motherfucker. He's about to shit himself. Why I touched the costume. I went to see Juniper in her dressing room, but she wasn't there. When I walked by the frilly costume, I was like, whoa. The mannequin it was on, it was about to follow me. I got the paint on me when I caught it. But I never put it on, that's just stupid.
Hold it!
No, I can't. Your Honor, I recommend a short therapy session for a witness. Well, Mr. Newman does seem particularly agitated, but... Not again, what's his problem? I sensed it the moment Robin took the stand. The discord in his heart. So I think he might be hiding something? Probably. You ready, Mr. Newman? Let's see what the mood matrix can do for you. Microsoft AI link. Connecting. Vent reactor online. Went to see Juniper in her waiting room. Okay. But she wasn't there. Surprise face. Like when I walked by the frilly costume, I was like, whoa, happy and surprised. The mannequin it was on, it was about to fall over. I got the paint on me when I caught it. I never put it on, that's just stupid. Us? Bro, like, why are you angry? Mr. Newman, this emotion is inconsistent with your testimony. What are you talking about? It's not true. My only emotion is testosterone-fueled stubbornness. Yikes, I wouldn't really call that an emotion. Wonder where I went wrong. Well, I better try it again. Bring it on 1,000,000 times or 1,000,000,000, I don't care. Really? When I caught it, mannequin was about to... Why are you so fucking happy? When you mentioned the stage costume, I sensed the sudden, powerful feeling of joy. Would you care to explain, Mr. Newman? Oh yeah, the intensity of it as well. I have to check that too. Wait, what? Why would a frilly scarf thing and a long skirt make me feel like that? I don't know, but you seem awfully interested in that costume for some reason. You didn't happen to put it on, did you? Like I would be into that kind of thing. I'm a dude, I'm into braces, not dresses. You don't think Robin likes girls' clothes, do you? Oh come on, isn't it obvious? You are enjoying this a bit too much, Athena. No way, man. The mannequin came falling down over me, so I stuck out my hands to stop it. End of story. That's a new piece of information. Time to run an update. And it's gonna be mad all the time. Okay, touch the boobs of the mannequin. Even after that update, something just doesn't feel right here. Do I have anything that could prove this statement contradicts with what happened? Yes. Like, what do you want me to say? Oh, this is tough. What the fuck? Oh yeah, right, okay, it's this one. You said the mannequin came falling toward you, so you stuck your hands out to stop it. If so, then the fingers of your hands would have been pointing outward like this. But that's not what the handprints show. In fact, this looks more like just your thumbs and the base of your palms. Why in the world would I leave such a weird handprint? You know why? You left them when you went to adjust the scarf after putting it on. Just like the model in this drawing. Whoa! Why don't you just admit it, Mr. New Son? You did put the stage costume on, didn't you? And you really do like frilly clothes, don't you? Fine, I admit to putting the costume on. But I don't like girly clothes, man. Holy shit, noise level 90%. Yes, new information to plug in. Time for another update. I snuck in knowing the costume was in there. My heart was pounding even though I'm a guy. Then I saw it. It was even more amazing than I had imagined. I was like, whoa, I'm a guy, but got all excited. What the fuck is going on, man? It's true, I did put on girly clothes. But it was strictly for artistic purposes. Bro, what the fuck is happening? Why is he sad? Why is he happy? What the fuck is this? Mr. Newman, this emotion is inconsistent with the testimony. Okay, this is getting harder and harder because it's like, I really don't know what he's hiding here. Okay. He's super happy. Hopefully we can figure out what Robin's hiding based on this new information. Let's hope it's not more than we bargained for, although that usually seems from the case. Okay, I'm gonna go with the insanely happy shit here. Why is he so happy? Even though I'm a guy. lie, but I got all excited. It's true, I did put on girly clothes. It's not this one either. Holy fuck, man, you're so stubborn. Why don't you just admit you're a closet guy? You know, is in the closet. Even though I'm a guy, okay, I'm gonna be going for this. Why you said? There, another emotion that doesn't fit. So what? You're really starting to get on my nerves, man. It's the new man. You got excited when you put the costume on. But you also felt sad. Whoa, who cares if I felt sad? It's no big deal. Okay, Mr. Newman, out with it. Why did you feel sad? You're hiding something, aren't you? No! You're not fooling anyone anymore. Now tell us why you're sad. Okay, fine. If you're gonna be that way, I tell you. The reason I felt sad is... No matter how much I dress up, I never be as pretty as Juniper. Well, no offense, but for one thing, he's a guy, and a real hothead at that. How many pots are you gonna break, bro? No, that's not it. I totally own those girly clothes. I should have been totally pretty. But, there's something that keeps getting in my way. That's a lot of anger and raw emotion right there. His heart is crying out in pain. His emotions are out of control. Out of control emotions. We saw those during the 90s Valley incident. So all we have to do is find the source of his uncontrollable anger, right? Help me look for a conflict between his statements and the images we see. If we can find that, we can wrestle him away from whatever's tormenting him. The new man said that there's something getting in his way of him being pretty. Something that doesn't go with girly clothes. What could it be? Fine, I testify, man. Oh my god, 85. What the fuck? Oh no, he's super angry. He's so fucking angry. I snuck in knowing the costume was in there. My heart was pounding even though I'm a guy. It was true. I felt a powerful feeling when I saw that long frilly scarf. I admit it, I wore girl clothes. I felt like a diva when I put the hood over my head. What is going on? What is this shit? It felt so right. I was totally dressed up like a girl. What caused the anger? Oh, okay. I wonder what could it be? Brace, Newman. Brace, Newman. Costume. Hands. Brace. I don't know, bro. I don't know why you're so angry. Bro. What's causing anger? Not here. Probably in the brace. Mr. Newman, you feel a great deal of anger toward your brace, don't you? Is that what you feel is holding you back from being as pretty as you think you should be? What? Mr. Newman, the truth is, you really want to take that brace off, don't you? No way, man. This is a symbol of masculinity. I could never take it off. Is that you can take it off or that you don't want to take it off. Oh man, I should have kept my big mouth shut. This is really weird. He exhibits intense anger toward his brace, which was a symbol of masculinity. But he can't take it off even when dressing like a girl. Maybe he's a girl. And why is he so interested in girls' clothes in the first place? I have a feeling we are on the verge of uncovering an earth-shattering secret. Athena, you okay? It seems Robin is hiding a secret, a big one. He's You guys know that Soprano scene when Tony Soprano is at the... what's it called? Therapist, and then like it was after came out that what's his name? I keep forgetting. Widow. He's I can't say it. Bigger than the fact he likes to wear girls' clothes. Yes, at least I think so. He's no, it can't be. I just thought of something, but it's totally insane. Mr. Newman. What? I'm on your little secret, and if I'm correct, it's not very little at all, it's huge. This sounds completely insane, but it's the only possibility left. You hate girls. You're a girl. Mr. Newman, or should I say, Miss Newman. You are and always have been a girl. What? You lost the plot. No, I'm completely serious. I don't have any direct evidence. But that's what Robin's heart is shouting out loud and clear.
Hold it!
I still think you've totally lost it. I mean, Robin reeks of testosterone. How could he possibly be a she? I, for one, have never seen a girl who shouts like a maniac all the time. Oh. I've seen plenty of witnesses in my day, but if he is a she, then she's the most convincing actress I've ever encountered. Therefore, let me pronounce my verdict. Robin Newman is without a question a man. Gender studies. Oh. You are now truly just as Donald's equal in one area. You are just as equally insane. Never in the history of this planet has there been a finer specimen of the masculine spirit. What is he talking about? Taking a girl clothes, masculine shit. If you guys are done talking about me, it's so over. What the fuck? The brace! It's... Miss Sykes. No, allow me to call you Athena. I wanted to keep this a secret at all costs. But... no... What the fuck is going on? No way! Black is gonna have a heart attack. Surely this must be some kind of jester court. Nope, it's for real. I'm a girl, body and soul. If you don't believe me, I'll give you a peek. As if... What an amazing transformation. Well, all the Discord is gone. The image is now complete. Shit. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind over this. Bye bye. I was raised as a boy since I was little and studied law just as my parents wanted. But now this living lie that had been pinned to the ground, it's... It's been blown to smithereens by what? But I can't stop pretending I want to be a prosecutor. I'm gonna be an artist. Yay. Order! Order! What a shocking development. He really did turn out to be a she. Why is everyone looking at me like that? Hee, I feel like a movie star or something. Motive star. But no paparazzi, please. I value my privacy, okay? I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna... No pics or you'll regret it, man. Am I just imagining things? Or is Robin even more hyper now that she was as a he? I don't know, maybe it's because she finally got her troubles off her chest, literally. This is all well and good, but does he being a she actually change anything? The fact that the witness is actually a girl does change things. Because there is now a piece of evidence that we must re-evaluate. Very well, let's see what the defense has for us now. What piece of evidence we must reconsider now that we know the witness is a girl? This one. This is what I would like the court to reconsider. Oh, the tape recorder. The one that recorded the threat, your gunner. That's right, and we have already established that it's a female voice in the recording. All the students who could have moved the body before the mock trial was to start. Our client was the only female if you exclude Miss Cutterbutt because of her alibi, and that is why the tape recorder made our client the prime suspect. So then, that's right, the witness just revealed that she's a girl, therefore, if you are using the voice in this recording as the basis for hurling accusations, this witness must be labeled as a suspect too. What the fuck? Oh, no! What a shocking development. Wow, talk about sudden turn of events. You've done it. You found a hole in one of the prosecution's key pieces of evidence. Yeah, but wow, that was a lot of work for a single one. Not so hasty now. You're forgetting that only one person here was privy to the script. Ergo, Miss Juniper Woods is still the prime suspect. But Miss Newman hid the fact that she was a girl both at the crime scene and in court. I would say that puts her in camp suspicious. That's not nice, Athena. How can you accuse me of being a killer? I mean, I am just a weak, innocent little girl. Just thinking about that murder makes me...
Objection!
Suspicious is as suspicious does. Undoubtedly, the witness does have some sort of connection to this crime. Perhaps our newfound lady is merely feigning ignorance. We can surmise that she lent support to the principal offender, Juniper Woods. By leading Miss Cutterbutt to the body, that would make her an accessory to the crime. How can you say that? Not an accessory to any crime, Mr. Birdman.
Objection!
Birdman. In any event, with the witness as an accessory, it explains quite a bit, does it not? Arg, he made it all make sense somehow. And he keep accusing Judy unless we can show someone else knew the script's details. But how could someone have gotten their hands on that kind of info? The only way they could have known what was in the script was if they had penned the script, heard it from Junie. Sorry, Junie, but you're not going to like this. Our client may have leaked the script's details to someone. What the devil? And I know I shouldn't have, but I revised the script to favor the prosecution. But Prof. Corte noticed that immediately and changed it back. Miss Woods did not want Hugh O'Connor to win the mock trial. That's why I believe she leaked the details to the witness, Robin Newman. I get it. If Robin won, Hugh wouldn't be able to confess to Juniper. Right, Junie was probably trying to keep their friendship from becoming awkward. Sniffle, how could you, Tina? What a bunch of bull... I never heard a word about the script from Juniper, never ever. You sure? Can you look me in the eye and swear you didn't? B.A.D. Athena, you don't have any evidence. Actually, we might have just the thing. Really? Yeah. One of Robin's lines I read when we were reenacting the mock trial. Here's a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Prof. Corty who posed as the corpse. Her forehead. How did the mock trial participants react to this photo? Oh, that's Clavier. Mr. Newman was surprised by what Prof. Corty was wearing. Okay. Robin said, oh, the green sweatsuit. Sure, I might have said that, but so what? Well, I think of this way, Athena. Think of this way, Athena. On which way exactly? If I told you that, I would be wearing a blue suit today. But then short of wearing what I've got on now, what would you say? Oh, the red suit. Ah, I think I've got it. Your Honor, we have evidence proving that Miss Newman knew the contents of the script. The defense moves to present said evidence to the court. Very well, Miss Sykes, present the way. This evidence proves that Miss Newman had prior knowledge of the script's content. Oh, the green. Routine report, we need to speak. Met with you about report yesterday, important. Prep for mock trial, final confirmation. Meet with Mr. Wright about mock trial begins. Okay, it's not this. Mock trial script. Body with protruding arrow was found in the quad, but the murder weapon was an awl. The arrow was inserted as a ruse. The actual murder scene was the art room where traces of blood were found on the ground. Dropped from the third art floor to the maintenance area below. A mat was laid out to the cushion. The four-ball cart from the storehouse was then used to move the body to the stage. Archery club room has a good view of the quad. The body was moved the quad to make it all blue. Wait, arrow, if I borrow one from the archery club, I could give away part of the scripts. CBD sweatsuit victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course. Aha, yes. The mock trial's script. Miss Newman, during the mock trial, you were shown a photo of the victim's body. And reportedly you reacted by saying, oh, the green sweatsuit. Oh, yes, I said that. What's your point? Entry actor online. You seem to have some issues with the green sweatsuit. I think I know why. The proof is in the script, specifically on the things to prepare page. Sweatsuit victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course. Oh, you were surprised because the sweatsuit in the photo was green. But if you didn't know about the script's content, then that shouldn't have surprised you. No! I thought we were friends, Athena. How could I have been so blind? In light of her privileged knowledge, I move to declare Miss Newman a suspect, Your Honor. You what? No. If knowing the script details makes me a suspect, then there must be others besides me. I mean, someone else could have also seen Prof. Corty's note. Note? What note? Professor and Juniper were working together to prepare for the mock trial, but only one copy of the script was made to prevent it from being leaked. But that gets kind of inconvenient, right? You're not seriously going to suggest? Eek, but it's the truth. Prof. Corty did do exactly what you're thinking. She didn't write it down any of the proceedings of the truth behind the case, but she did write a note to herself about the props and details about the victims. B.O.D. by. Is this really true, Miss Newman? If you don't believe me, send the police over to my house. Tell them to check the pictures on my camera. I thought it might give me an advantage. So I took pictures of the note. I would say she's telling the truth. Wait a second. If there's a note with details about the body, then that means there are others who could have made the murder look like our client's script. Yes, I believe you're right. Apparently, this case isn't as clear-cut as Prosecutor Blackwell would have us believe. This new revelation blasts a big fat hole in the prosecution's case.
Objection!
Bully for you, Missy, but I don't think this spells victory. Why not? The battle is still young, and my blade is now fully drawn. Between it and my next witness, your life will be forfeit. So put away your wooden sword. And show me what you are truly capable of if you wish to live. You want it? Don't worry, I'm gonna bring it. How many pages? I already said I want nothing to do with this trial. How juvenile. It is not a matter of what you want, for you will cooperate, Hugh O'Connor. Prosecutor Blackwell, why have you called this witness? You will recall that the day before the mock trial, in short the day of the murder, the accused testified that she left for home at around 6 p.m. Yes, my notes here do confirm that fact. Right. Our client wasn't at school at the estimated time of death, so she couldn't be...
Objection!
Yes, that was but a fallacious lie. Or am I mistaken, golden boy? I have no intention of saying anything more. Now if you'll excuse me. Hold, I am not through with you yet. It seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me. Leave and we just might discuss, you know what. No, wait! One little statement and Mr. Cool loses it? What's that all about? I changed my mind? I stay and testify? Are you sure, Mr. O'Connor? Heh, the word of a genius is as good as gold. Let's get on with this shit. Hugh O'Connor, a senior Teams Legal Academy lawyer course, how's that? Just fine. Your testimony then, if you please. You're up against the top of the class now. I would be careful if I were you. I know Junie would never lie like that. That pompous schoolboy won't know what hit him. Okay, and I think that this is where I stop. I save the game. Let's see if I can. Yep. I like this fucking mouse that I can use it. I don't want to buy a 3DS because the emulation is good for it. I mean, it's okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. I'll save it again. Is it? Yeah, it's March 22nd. I love being on March 22nd. Anyways, did I make a save state? Yeah, see you guys next time.